everybody, UoArcAngel here, the man, the myth, the legendary gamer hero player that you want to tune into every week. Welcome to this week's event. It's called the Grand Arena. Before we get into the event, I'll show you some of the cards you can get. I will show you my setup. We'll do some battling. I'm hopefully not going to make it too long and babble on too long because I got to keep playing because it's crazy. It's a Slayer event, like I said last week. It's a Fire Slayer, so you can see my deck right now. I'll go into it more once I show you the cards that you can get. Blue. So let's start. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, all right. So this is the first pack that came out with the main event card, which, hey, UoArcAngel got this week. This is the card here. It's Cecilia, I believe, the Proud. Attacker Demigod. Now, these cards this week are alright. Like, if you have an old Fire Slayer deck, you're probably using that. I know someone in our guild is, and I know they're still using some of the cards. I'm still using two of the cards from the last Fire Slayer event, which I just only have two. So, actually helped this deck a lot this week. So, let me go over her. She's a 10-time Slayer at 6 stars. Generate 1 Firepower Gem 3. If you have less than 100 HP, this effect is doubled. Now you can generate 2. And I'll show you how I do it because you have to wait and get attacked first, and you'll see. Power Gem skill may upgrade existing Power Gems. The charge rate is 9. Cooldown is 3. It's an alright card. It's not like the last Fire event, which had awesome cards that you get. Now, that's the main event card in the first pack that was released right before the event start. Now, here I'm going to go into the second pack, which is released on the day of the event, where you can get 2 copies. You get it in here, and then you could get the second copy from collections. So I think it's, yeah, Penelope is the featured one. Blazing Glory is the ultra rare one. I did not get that. I didn't go that far into it to try to get it. But Penelope, her skill is too. So, but it works for. It's working for me. I have to use it. It's 300% damage and HP for all Fire Demigod heroes. That's the leader skill, which I do have her as leader. And then her battle skill is transform 2 gems into fire, attack an earth enemy for 1500% of attack. Charge rate is 9 gems, cooldown is 3. Now you'll see how I have to use this in my setup. Alright. Which I didn't talk. Let's go back to Blazing Glory. That's the ultra rare card, which I didn't get, but you could get it from this pack. Battle skill is the same, 300 damage HP for all Fire Demigod heroes. Generate 1 Firepower Gem 3. That's just like the main event card. If 8 or more Fire Gem exist, this effect is doubled. Charge rate is 9 gems. Cool rate is 3 turns. So, if you have 8 or more Fire Gems, you'll create 2 instead of just 1. It's alright. It's a decent card. It's at least they're generating gems. Like, that's the cards you want. It's not the greatest card that you want out of the last Fire Slayer event. Is much better than this one, but still, if you got these cards and you have damn, I forget what the card name is. Oh, Night Sun. If you have that, it will work in this deck just for the event. Now here's the weapon, the gear. I'm having a hard time right here. Now this, I was actually, as I propped myself up a little bit, this was actually very lucky to get 2 of them. I opened 2 packs. I got it on the first pack, and then I got it guaranteed on the second pack. So I actually got 2 of these this week, which is helping me out a lot too. I feel strong. Unlike some weeks, I'm just like, So that's the gear you could get. Very simple to forge this week too. Oh my god, it's crazy this week. So it's easy to upgrade your cards this week. That was very easy to upgrade. You could actually get stuff in the store if you really want to, but I wouldn't do that. So let's look at my setup, and then we'll go right into it because there's lots of time. This event is for the twins too, the battle to win the twins globally. If you got into the top 100, I think you get 5 souls of the twin cards. Now today is the last 3 days, so this is all for the twin card. First 2 days were for Sarah and Lee, or I think it was Leah was first or Sarah. Either way, you could win that. You could win enough soul shards to actually get one of those cards. So I'm going to see a lot more of those cards around, I'm sure. All right, this is my setup for this week. I have Penelope as my leader, so it benefits the first. It benefits my 3 cards on the left, Cecilia, and my other Penelope card. Then I have my Night Suns in here. So I'll show you exactly how I power them up. I'm doing pretty decent damage this week. I have my Deathbringer in there that helps out the Night Suns. I have the Mayan Sword that helps the Night Suns. Then I just have my regular 6-star sword that helps everybody. And you can see my 2 Bright Lances that help out the cards this week. And what I actually did, I'm doing this once a week. I'm buying, I'll go right back to the store. I am buying one of these because I can't afford to buy a lot of them. The Relic Power Packs. And the first one, you'll get 1 Relic Power Packs and some other relics and stuff like that. But it helps to power up these relics too. So I wish I could buy more of them because they're very good packs. Me and Dubai talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and if you could buy those packs, buy them. They power up your relics really quick and a lot. Because I think I had it at 6, and I used the first relic. I got it to 13. So, and now here's the event. Let's go into the store real quick. I'm gonna be buying everything. You could actually there's the TRs and the bright materials, but you actually could buy Tiara gift boxes and bright material gift boxes if you need to. We didn't. I have so much money or not money, but coins for all that. I don't even have to buy it all. The Summoning Runes shard is for the card this week, the main event card. It also helps Demonis if you have Demonis. I know you need Summoning Runes shards for her to upgrade her. And that's about it that's in the store, I believe. So I'll be buying everything out of the store. Oh, the daily dungeon coins, I'm going to be buying them too. That's going to be... I like daily dungeon coins. That was a plus. I like that. Because there's a lot of stuff in the dungeons. Not relatively with this character, but I could... Well, my alternate character, my free character, which I hardly played with them so far in this event because I've been on UO a lot. So, but that's a good... If you can buy some of these and you need dungeon coins, they're right there. Awesome. I love that little twist in there. But anyway, let's go back to the event. I'm going to show you, if you're not getting keys, then you're playing poorly or you don't know how to play or whatever, because I have a lot of people saying, oh, we don't have a lot of keys. There's tons of keys in this type of event. This is what makes me mad about this event, because even the person who doesn't have a good deck could, if they have a good guild like our guild, they could get lots of points from this. But like, I asked my guild just to do 3 times damage on the guild boss. Even there's tons of keys if you know how to do it. I mean, you guys, especially in my guild, you guys have good decks. most of you have good decks. I don't see why you wouldn't do 3 keys anyway. You should be able to do what I do because you guys have been buying the event cards and then whatever. But I'm going to show everybody what I do in this type of event to have so many keys. Right now I have 246 regular keys and then 197 guild boss keys. I can't get rid of them. So I've been playing steady since day one. So if you're saying you don't have keys, then you don't know what you're doing. One, you have to try to MVP. You have to try to MVP. That's where you get a lot of keys. Especially if you got cards this week and you have the Night Suns, you got to try to MVP. Even Dubai will tell you, which he just killed one of our bosses while I was doing that. You have to try to get MVP. If not, you have to try to either find one or you're the finisher. You'll get a key there. See, when I'm a finder, I'm right here, and you can see this blue stupid thing that I found that spawned like an hour ago that I haven't fought yet. I'm going to fight it in this video. And everybody's going to say, oh, you got a good setup this week. Well, yeah, like it's taken me about 10 months to have a good deck for one week. It's only going to last 1 week, and it's going to build. You guys are buying the gear. You're buying everything. You should be able to do this. And I feel like when I first started this and people would steal kills from me and bosses from me, now I'm the one doing that. If I see you struggling to kill a boss, like if somebody was fighting my Sea Seductress, oh, I can't talk. I would take that. I fight everything on the board. Everything. If I have a chance to get MVP from you, I'm taking it. If I have a chance to get the final kill and get the key, I'm taking it. I mean, I don't care if you're in the guild or not. I mean, I don't try to take it from my guild mates, but if you have a boss there that you found, you should be able to kill it yourself. End of story. Even if you have to 3-key it, you will still only use 1 key because you will get the finder fee, the finisher key, and then you'll have MVP and have keys. That's end of story on that. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing this week. All right, so let me just X out of that one. We're going right into this to show you what I mean. And you're going to say, well, you have good cards, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I have good cards, but like I said, it's taken me like 10 months of playing to actually have a good setup for a week. So, anyway, we'll stop saying that. So, now you see, I found this. It's a small boss. I used to not fight bosses. Then I'm thinking to myself, well, why am I just not fighting it or trying to kill it or whatever? I just started doing this a couple of weeks back. Like, if I find it, I'm fighting it, and I'm trying to kill it right off, whether it's 1 key, 3 key, depending on my setup. Now, even though it's water with the setup, I'm just going to use 1 key, and I'll show you. Hopefully, I don't screw up. And you'll see, I'm going to shut up because I have to... I have to concentrate on this because I do it in a certain way, and I'll explain too. Now you'll see all my relics and shit pop up there. All right. I have to do this quick because I don't want people trying to steal from me either. Come on. It's done. So now I found that, I finished it, and I get the MVP. Now that's a small boss. Once you get stronger and stronger, you can do it to the event bosses. That's how you get keys for this event. This is why I really don't like this event. You could play on it. I don't even have to forge keys, really. This is all the keys from all the bosses from day one. Once I started killing bosses, I really didn't have to forge any keys. So you could see, you could get the Twin Dragon's blood. That's for the event for the Twin Dragons. My trophies aren't the biggest there. 156 Ember trophies, and then you get Guild Ember trophies, which are only 378,000. But then you go to MVP, you get more for the MVP, plus 3 guild keys. More tier, I mean, it's a smaller blast. Then here's another key, another key, another key. And I used 1 key. So I got an actually plus key for regular boss keys. And I got 3, 4, 5 keys for guild. And that's a small boss. Let me try to find something else here. Now here, this is 18 million. This one I'm actually going to battle boost because I know on 1 key I could only do half the damage, but I am going to battle boost it, and it was found by me, so I will actually lose 1 key, but I'll get keys back. And hopefully she hits me once because, then I have to do it real quick like that. Because I want to use my main event card first, the 2 Night Suns, and then the alternate cards. Because I get the 2 Power 3 gems, hit the Night Suns to get all the red cards, red gems up. Even more red gems, then I combine 2 red gems. That's what I hope for on every fight, is 2 red gems, or combination gems close together, so I could just combine them and make my other moves. That's how quick I could do it. And there again, I actually had to use 1 key because I used 3, I got 2 back. So, but I still got the MVP, more guild keys, and that. That's what, if you're not strong enough to get MVPs and the regular ones, focus on the ones you find and kill them. You guys got decks out there, like I'm just doing this with my red deck. From the past events, you could even use your past decks. That's how I used to do it on past events, but this week I'm using just my red deck on everything. Now here's another one, found by me, another blue one. So we're going to battle boost again. Then hopefully I could... The only thing that slows me down is fear, and I'll show you with the guild bosses once I start fighting them. Because I don't have X-Tab, but I do have the main event card, and she dispels fear, but not all the time for me. I already got her down to 5 million. I really didn't have to do that. I should have just started this right away. $36 million. I always worry about the water because you only get half the damage. So with 1 key, I don't, and I get killed right away. So. There we go again. Got the finisher, the MVP, and it's only me fighting. Now, if I had a green one, people like the bosses you fight, like if I found Rothark, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Archangel 119. Sorry, you're not UO. But anyway, if I found one of these and I started it, I could definitely beat it. But I see people trying to sneak in to try to get MVP all the time without me rallying. There's no rallies this week. There's hardly any. I get some, but for me, I'm not rallying anybody because I'm killing everything I'm getting into. Now, you see right here, there's one person in here. I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to either get MVP now, which doesn't happen all the time, or I'm going to try at least to get the finishing key. And I'm only using one key here because it's only 32 million or something like that. I know I could do that with the deck I have in there. Nobody else is in here. I mean, it's a small boss, but it's still points. So, come on. Try to do it as fast as I can, too. And there you go. That's how you steal. It's hard when everybody's competing for it. You'll see people pop up. Nobody else was playing. So, besides the regular trophies, which was only 380 or 338,000, and that, then you go into MVP. That's where your trophies are 1,504,000. It was a smaller boss, so it smaller trophies. That's why when you see a big boss, there's a lot of people trying to kill it, trying to be MVP and get that main stuff, because I got 6 guild keys just from that little boss. That's what I mean about stealing. See, I'm the finisher, so I didn't even use anything. I got the finishing key. It's like free trophies. Do you understand? All right, so let me show you where I run into trouble. When fear is placed on me, this is when I run into trouble, because Penelope doesn't always dispel it for me. If I'm in the guild boss fight, if she dispels fear, I'm usually doing 800 million for the fight, I'd say. Depending if I get a good drop and everything, too. I depend on the drops to have 2 combination gems close to each other. So now I wait for her to hit me so I could get 2 of the power 3 gems. And she did dispel, so I wait for her to do. I put 3 power 3 gems on the board really quick. I'm trying to do this fast and talk, but it doesn't always work. Combine them, boom, boom. I do it fast because I know she's not going to kill me again, so I try to do it again, get my power-ups back. So you see there are 137 million, 120 million, and that's on just the event cards, not on my Night Suns, because now, well, she dispelled it again. So I try to find a move quick, boom, get my power-ups back on before time runs out. All that disappeared, but that's all right. So I hit Penelope again. Then I hit the Night Suns to drop, clear the board, and put fire, fire, fire. Do my 2 combination gems, and that's how I do it. Let's see what we'll get out of it. 127 million, 108 million, 111 million, 17 on the Night Suns. And that's my setup for the week. Now, you notice fear didn't affect me, so I was able to kill that boss no problem. I think we did 602 million. Very good. I'm just happy I could help the guild out more this week. And I've been playing as much as I can. Like, I'm on the weekend playing this. After this video, I'll upload it. I'm just going to get on the rest of the weekend and just play. So, now, here's what I mean. This, unless they're going to kill it now, if I see somebody struggling, I will steal that MVP. I will steal the end key, the finishing key. When people used to do this to me, I would get very, it's defeated. That's all right. Good. I want people to finish their own bosses. Like when people, he wasn't really struggling. He might have not been struggling, but a lot of people struggle with the regular bosses. I still get, what do you call it? Rallies to regular bosses. So we're going to do another guild boss fight. What else could I tell you about this event? See, I tried to do this quick because I know I could get, if Penelope dispels fear, I could get good shots on the guild boss on them. So like I said, I wait for the fear the first time. She dispelled it again. Now watch. For the video, she's not gonna, her fear is not gonna be affected or something. Watch. Alright, I look for those. Then I try to get everybody combined, but it doesn't always happen. Like, so that was 106 million, 125 million. So I do this as fast as I can to get my power-ups back, and I think fear is on, so she didn't dispel it. So I'm going to lose 2 cards with power-ups. So that means I won't be finishing this boss off. And took Penelope off, which I don't like that. But that's how I get my combination gems. I got to just go with it. And now I'll get killed. And that's it. So let me see how much. When it doesn't do fear at all that's when I don't do a lot of damage. I still did 441 million on the attack. That's the only time. If I don't get fear dispelled, I don't have an extra card to dispel it. I only have Penelope. So we're going to go into here. I'm only using 3 keys because it's almost dead, and I think me just doing 9 keys is going to be redundant here. At the start of the battle, I always use 3 keys or 9 keys anymore. If it's Infernal, it's 9 keys. But this one, when it's almost dead, I'm not going to waste my keys. Oh, crap. And I can't do that with 3 keys. Damn. I made a mistake there. So if that doesn't die, I'll kill it off soon. That was my fault. I should have did all my power-ups then. I forgot with 1 key, I'll get killed right away. But oh, here we go. Here's another example. Now here's UoArcAngel, the World Eater. So I'm going to go in here. I found it. Now it's only a small boss again, 34 million. So I'm only going to do 1 key. That's all I need. If I wasn't strong enough, I would do 3 keys and do the same thing. I would use 1 key, but I'd get a lot back. And you have to do it as quick as you can because people will try to steal it from you. If you've been playing a while, you know what I mean. I used to get mad about it too. Thinking, oh, I'm going to get the finisher or I'm going to do this. No. Someone will come in and steal it. Ooh, I can't believe I didn't finish it. Maybe this time, I don't know. I might not get the finisher. Oh, I got it. I want to peek to see if anybody got it in this. Because if you do it quick enough, you won't get that many people. Especially with the main bosses. No, nobody got in. Now, if I had a 200 million one, someone would have got in. But I would 3 key it and I'd still beat it. So there you go. There's more trophies. Basically for free, plus a key. And guild boss keys. You shouldn't be saying, oh, I don't have keys. There should be no way. I feel like I'm angry tonight. Am I angry tonight? I'm just trying to help you guys. That's what you gotta do. Like the 2 weeks ago one that was the Screwed Up Slayer event, which everybody hated. You gotta try to kill those little bots. We're gonna have another one of those. You know we're going to have it. So focus on your little bosses to get more keys for the event. Because that didn't pass out keys. You couldn't get to a guild boss to get more keys. This event, there's 4. There's always 4 bosses, guild bosses. And if they're the main event bosses, you're going to get a key from that for your regular bosses. And at the rate that we kill them, you're going to get a lot. Like, for my guild, I'm just speaking my guild. If your guild's killing a lot, you're going to get keys. You won't need to even forge the keys or search for the keys, whatever they call it anymore. It used to be forge all the time, but who the hell knows what it is. But let's look at the dragon leaderboard and stuff before I leave. Like I said, 3 days left to win, Sarah. I'm only 793, which I don't even know where anybody else in the guild is. You have to play 24/7 nonstop to be number 1 through 5. Will get the card. I think it's the top 10 or the top 5 get the card plus souls. But if you get in the top 100, you'll get some souls, but not enough to get it. I wish I could. I don't play that much, and I'm really playing a lot more this week just because I wanted to see what this was all about. I started on the first day, so I just started from the first day and started going, which usually I don't do because I like to have that one day off because I work, but enough about my work and stuff. Okay. Right now in the forge is the Crucible, which I have so many. I even have a 6-star in there if I had another one. I don't think I'm going to get another one. Here's where you can forge the twin dragons when you get enough souls. Right now I only have 2 of each. Maybe someday if I keep playing. The legendary forge is in here. The PvP forge, which is the sharpshooter's haven, the guard's quarters, and of course the star blades. And then you have your elemental forge in there too as well. So that's this week's event. It's called the Grand Arena. I'm hoping you have as much fun as I am this week with it. Leave me some comments if you're playing the game. Tell me about your setup, what you had to do, how your guild is doing. Right now, you see we're 84th. We're a top 75 guild right now, I'd say. We go up and down every day depending who's on. Right now, we're 84th. So everybody's contributing in the event because it's very easy. Even if you don't have cards, you can contribute just by hitting the boss once, and that's it. That's all you need to get the trophies. So I try to tell my guild, get as many people in before we finish it off. I tell everybody, if you see me on, get in the guild bosses because I'm going to kill it. Usually. But you can see everybody who's playing. A lot of people in here. The lowest is Scribe, and I love you, Scribe, so at least you got some points in there. All right. Everybody else is in the millions, billions. Anybody in the billions? Our top 3 are, yeah, we're all in the billions. I'm even at 68 billion. I'm actually top 6 because I just keep playing and playing and playing and playing. It's crazy. I feel like I'm hyped up on coffee, and I might be, but I'm not. So before I get off, leave me some comments. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because this is the place where I'm going to tell you everything I can. And Dubai will jump on once in a while with me. We'll have a legendary one-on-one chat. So hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell if you want. It's every weekend. I put up videos right now. I'm going to be moving soon, so I'm going to be putting up at least 4 a week on Legendary, I hope. So until next week, enjoy this event, guys. Grand Arena. This is UoArcAngel from the Keystone State saying, see ya, baby.